Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of July 2nd through July 8th, 2018. I hope you all have a very fabulous week. Let's go ahead and pull a card to see what your overall energy and focus is this week. All right, so we have the crone. Leo also received this, and I'm trying to remember, one of the earlier signs did, like maybe Aries or Pisces or Taurus, one of those. It was too far ago. That was actually a few hours ago that I did those. So definitely Leo also received this card. Anyways, Libra, this week is I feel with the crone more about you coming into like some wisdom, really assessing your life experience up to this point, and you having like a higher perspective, like a very wise, mature approach and perspective this week on your life, what's going on in your life. Also with this, it could mean that there is a huge focus on your career or some huge focus outside of your home and family environment. Okay, so let's see exactly what's up with this crone energy for Libra. And you know, with the crow there, some of you, this could be like where we're in that place of there's just some things that we're about to shift out of our life. Like there's some things that need to end, some relationships, some situations. You know, there's just like maybe some relationships that you've been entertaining for the sake of just doing it, for the experience of it, rather than it really stimulating you or growing you. It's been more like there's just some things you've been doing to like pass the time and to distract yourself. And now this week is heralding this much higher, wiser perspective, and you're recognizing where you're just depleting your energy and where you're not happy, and you know, just what doesn't fit on you anymore. So let's pull some tarot. All right, so we start with this Magician. And we have this Page of Coins. And we have the Sun card. Next we have the Hermit. And these two are so paired perfectly in these positions. We have the Seven of Pentacles and then the Fool. Nice. Libra, your readings have been really lovely lately. And I like that. So whichever Libras this is really resonating with lately, congrats to you. Anyways, what I see here is we want something. We have an idea. And the Hermit is very wise, right? He's at the top of the mountain. He's on a vision quest. He's seeking the higher perspective. He wants the intellectual understanding. He wants the expansion of his soul. He doesn't want to be controlled by his emotions. Those emotions serve a different purpose. So in these stances here, it's again where we're kind of reviewing everything in our life and what we want, what doesn't work, and what we need to shed, becoming very wise. And also in this, keeping it to yourself, not really telling anybody else what you're thinking, what you're planning, what you're going to be doing. It's both of these, in this position, you are better served to keep your plans to yourself, the dreams of your heart, your bigger goals, like keep it to yourself, because there is a promise in what you are seeking, what you would like to achieve for yourself, whether it's love, whether it's career, buying a house, you know, putting your child in a really nice school. Like, it's different for every Libra out there, what it is that you want, what you're coming into understanding this week from a much higher perspective. But whatever it is, it can definitely happen, Libra, and it's very promising. It's a very lucrative future, even though it might not seem that way this week, like it's bleak or sketchy or thin ice, like I'm just not sure if this is going to pan out. But in this position of the Seven of Pentacles, you still have hope that it could, and attached to him, it looks very promising, because then we come to the Sun and the Fool, and these are beautiful paired together. It's like your future is very bright, Libra. There's a lot of positive things. There's a lot of new beginning ahead for you. So for some reason, we've got to be like kind of in this review, this life review, this vision quest, this just deep introspection about what we want, and be very quiet about it, and just take the steps quietly towards what we need to do to achieve it. And it's like it happens, okay? There's just something really wonderful coming in for Libra. We have the shooting star, which is a new beginning, and the Fool in this position is like where you're going to is so much better than where you've been. It's like you're coming into prosperity, you're coming in to abundance, you're coming in to the promised season. You know, the sun is shining on you. There's blessings, there's unexpected good magic coming into play this week. You guys have 4 major arcana cards and then 2 pentacles. So this is something like physically manifesting for some of you, material manifesting, new job, unexpected money, investment that you didn't think was going to work out actually ends up paying off. You didn't think something was going to go in your favor, and it actually does. And it all comes about by Libra really just keeping things to themselves, and not putting their energy out there for anybody else to share an opinion or taint it or screw it up or anything. No, it's like Libra's keeping all of that to themselves, and in that place, that's where the true magic is achieved, and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The offer is coming in, like there's something manifesting for you guys, and it comes through this like deep introspection, and it's either that balances your energy so it shows up, or it puts you in such a place that you finally know what you need to do and you move forward, and it's like the opportunity comes in. So this week, Libra, looks really awesome, very positive, like something you didn't think was going to work out actually does. Okay, something you didn't think was going to pay off pays off. So let's see what your overall outcome for the week is. And see, okay, so this just almost wanted to jump out. All right, and this is card 22, and it just turned 2 o'clock on July 2nd. All right, so I don't feel like this is the overall outcome for all of you, but some of you, this has everything to do with this crone and this hermit and magician. This is like, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it was meant to be, right? If it doesn't ever show back up, it's just because it wasn't meant for you. So there is something that I feel like you've had to release, let go of, a dream, a goal, a person, a job. Like there's something that you guys had to let go of, all right? And there's the return. That exact thing is returning, and you didn't think it would, but it actually does. Or that thing isn't returning, but something way better is showing it up in its place this week, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm good with that. So I feel like that's more just had to add, and it was so perfect that that's card 22, and I pulled that at 2 o'clock on July 2nd, and this is the 7 of Pentacles. So, you know, the month of July, I feel like, is when whatever this return is or better option is showing up. It could be this week for many of you, but others of you, if it's not, keep your eyes open the whole month of July, just because of those number synchronicities we just had. Oh my God. And then look at what we have here. We have the conclusion card. Yes, this is saying, Libra, the way you thought something was going to turn out, which I feel is more in like a negative aspect, like you were really thinking this isn't going to work out for me, this is never going to come back around, this person I'll never speak to again, like whatever it was, Libra, you were like, this is probably just not going to happen. But either this week or like the first or second week of July, I feel is like that's when it shows up, like it's coming back to you, or there is something so much better showing up in its place that like you just don't even care that that did not pan out. All right, it's yeah, because you have the crone here, so there's growth in whatever's returning or whatever's showing up for the first time, because we do have the Fool, which is new beginnings, and the sun is shining on this new beginning. Very promising, very lucrative, even though you didn't think it was going to happen, and you've been silently wishing, hoping and praying, even though you have surrendered and released it to the universe. You're like, I'm just going to go about my life. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, and bam, here it is. So good. So good. And your advice, Libra, is grace. Move through your week with grace and ease, no matter what's going on. This is also nice with the crone. It's like being in that much higher perspective, being spiritual, being within ourselves, being on this vision quest, really balancing our energy, surrendering, being in the flow, because I feel like that letting go, that being in the flow, Libra, is what brings this beautiful energy in for you guys, which brings the return of what you let go of, or brings the brand new beginning of something even better. Surrender, release, let go. If it comes back, it was definitely meant to be. But if that particular thing doesn't come back, I promise something else is going to show up with this energy, and you are happy for it, okay? It's something that you want, that makes you happy. Some of you, it's happening this week. Others of you, I feel like it's like this is the first week of July. It could roll into like the second week of July, okay, for some of you. But just don't be clingy to anything. Don't be pushy. Don't push against. Flow, flow, flow. Be graceful. And my God, Libra, it looks so good. So anyways, those are your messages for this week, my friends. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.